is profound. That's an awesome song. Yeah,
Thank you.
I dig it. So this is one on the album.
Yeah.
Little taste, right? You guys haven't even released this yet, right?
No.
So you guys just got a little taste.
Only for
the
you.
new album here, Dirty Machine, will be coming out. When's it going to be released?
We well, and that's part of the learning process, and with working with this new label is we got to learn the right time, you know, how to be patient
And let somebody else have control.
Let somebody else-
Right?
Amber, I don't have patience. I am the most like our former. I won't say his name, but our former manager that we let go. He called me Axl Rose. Like,
He did?
I just don't have patience, and the guys in my band help me just calm the fuck down, Dave.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, and I get him worked up sometimes because we just want to go.
Yeah.
You know, let's go now, and we have to wait. But the CEO of our label, he has a plan for us. He has the vision. He believes in us. So that's all
So
you can.
you don't know when you're going to release this.
It's
No,
gonna be.
not yet.
It's gonna be. I think it's
Soon.
it's tentatively May or June.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's gonna be soon.
So we're holding
You know
back.
Yeah.
All the way.
Trust me,
So we
like-
can't even say go to our social media pages
No.
and get hooked up for.
All you'll find is the old
Pre-release.
stuff. Yeah, we've held this tight. We started recording October, and it's been a journey. We wrapped in about January,
Yeah.
so we've been holding tight. You know, we're ready.
So what are you guys going to be playing on the April 28th? Let's talk about that.
Well, we're gonna be playing most of our new stuff.
So you are going to be playing.
Oh, yeah, you'll hear-
some stuff off the new album.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can come see us live, we play all the stuff off the album, and a lot of the stuff off the album has been what we've been playing for a couple of years now, but it's just refined and mastered and produced. I got to say, we worked with producer Ben Jovi, Left Coast label, North Hollywood, and Ben's our man, and Ben's the next Ross Robinson, and I'd say that, and we worked with Ben, and he's our man. I love Ben. Who doesn't love Ben, man?
Man, my abs are fucking tightening because I just want to say what it is that we got, and like I just want to put it all out there. But it is such patience is but a virtue. It really is, because there are just a few people that like family that I've told about what's going on. They're like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" I know. I gotta tell someone.
Oh, with the new album.
Yeah,
And
and-
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the video that we're gonna release. Oh my god, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
How are you keeping yourself going in the meantime?
Many trips.
Me-
to
I'm
the
like
house.
you,
Yeah.
Dave. I don't have any patience. I want it done right now. You know, now we did that. Okay, what are we doing next?
Me
What's the next thing?
and him go to IHOP almost every night and just sit there and bitch, and that helps. You can find us at any IHOP in the valley,
Getting ready to go do the next thing.
and we just bitch because we have to wait, and we've been. It feels like we've been waiting our whole lives, and it's right there, and I know that it's gonna. We believe it's gonna pop off. You got to believe that, right? I mean, no one in this band has a plan B.
So what are you going to do if your acting takes off?
Fully support.
Yeah.
Right?
Fully support.
That's going to be a tough one
Yeah.
because, and it happens to a lot of musicians who also.
I'm very
start
glad-
acting. Well, look at Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
For
Or
instance.
Jared Leto. Like,
Yeah.
he's gonna
I'd
do
say
it.
if I could emulate it.
Tons. Even
If there's a career I could emulate, and I've wanted to emulate it since I was a kid, would be Jack Black.
okay.
He has, his band, and he has his movies, and that was my first idol. Fred Durst was my second idol, but Jack Black he does it both, and Jared Leto. The list goes on and on, but shit.
But you didn't start out to be an actor. We talked about this
Yeah.
before on the show you were on previously.
Yeah,
you didn't have any intention. How did you get into that?
I got into that. Shit. I mean, you're being out here helps. It's L.A.
Right.
I went to film
I think
school.
everybody's an actor.
Everybody's low key an actor.
Slash,
No, I thought you'd move out here, and I thought you could audition for Quentin Tarantino movies. I thought I didn't know how hard it
Well,
was.
we all try.
We all try. But I found an
There
agent.
you go. There's somebody we need to get as a guest on Monkey
I-
Sexy. Right?
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
That I would probably do anything to be in one of his movies, but who wouldn't? So,
Right.
But how I got into acting, I found my agent Linda, and she became like my mom out here, and she believed in me, and then we started going out. Most of my auditions are like abusive boyfriend roles, or like the guy at the bar that talks shit and gets punched.
Really?
That's usually my role, and I'm so
you
not.
have such a baby face. I think it's
But I'm
funny.
200. I'm
Don't let it
270
fool you.
pounds. That's
Don't
what.
let it fool you.
Right?
No, I don't know. here's an example of how cool my brothers in this band are. December, I almost booked this role that would have sent me to New York for 3 months. Would have completely delayed the album, delayed it, fucked everything up. I was on the verge of tears at Denny's with him because I had to break the news to him. Like, guys, I have to go. If I did, if I did, I'd have to go.
Right.
And I didn't know what they'd say, and they just embraced me. They're like, "Fuck yeah, we'll wait." You know,
we're gonna work with you on it.
And
that's what a good team is.
That's what we do.
You know what ends up happening a lot? Bands that get together and then they explode and they become successful. They wind up coming apart because other things come into play and they don't continue to work together as a team. It's almost like being in a family. You know, you start touring and you're in each other's space all the time, and the next thing you know, everybody's ready to kill each other. So if you've got that thing going where you can, you know, love and support each other through other things.
We can yell at each other and be cool 30 minutes later. I mean, me and Nady, Youngblood on bass, we got into a huge fight last weekend. We were yelling, screaming at each other, and then we hugged each other like 12 hours later when we saw each other. I mean, that's what a band is.
Well, I'm sure he can keep the peace. Nightmare will come off them drums.
You don't want Nightmare mad, man.
Thumping somebody in the head.
Man, I disappear when I start getting escalated. I'm like, yeah, y'all leave me the fuck alone.
By the way, to our listeners out there who have been waiting, you can call us live on the live line here.
Please.
Join in the fun.
Come on.
323-203-0815. We've still got some time left of the show. We're going to be hanging out here with the boys from the Dirty Machine, and we'll be taking some calls if you guys want to jump on.
I'm just happy to be here.
Seriously, I love this opportunity. But let me to kind of piggyback or go back to what you were talking about, like the success.
Jumping on. Hold on 1 second.
Come on now.
Wait, hold that thought, because we're going to do that too.
Yeah.
Welcome to Rock and Sexy Radio. You are live.
Oh, that's my dude. That's E. What's up, dude?
Your ears must have been burning. We were talking about you. What's up, dude?
That's our man.
He said all good things he had to say about you, though, right?
Oh man.
Are you? How is it coming through? Nightmare was a little worried.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow. Didn't it sound good? Really, really
Super good.
So you guys all collaborated together on this new song, right?
Yeah.
DJ, you were in on this. So what is your part when they're playing on stage? Are you touring with them when they do their live shows? Will you be there on the 28th at the Whiskey for the show? Okay.
Left side.
So what is your role with the band? Do you mix the sound into? Yes. Awesome. Got it.
Yeah. E's the icing on the. I mean, we finish the song and E will just come up with the craziest shit. And the new music video that hasn't come out yet, that our new ones that's going to be released in the next couple of weeks is Discord, and E's like tracks on that are just epic. So
it's like you on the show today.
It's like having E is like having a Christmas tree. You know, like you got the tree and all that, and you decorate it, and then you put the tinsel on it, and you put the lights on it. And DJ is the tinsel, the lights, and the star on top, the angel on top. Like he frames everything in such a tasteful fashion. I refer to him as like my second percussionist, because he has to rhythmically be in time. He has to feel how everything's playing out and see the direction. He's just as much a music theory, student as the rest of us. So
right.
We're lucky to have him.
You got to be able to mix that together as well. Sure. And who came up with the mask and the themes for the look of the band?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to wear a mask. Hey, if I come to your guys' show, I'm going to wear a mask. Right?
Akusa, who's the... I always forget because I don't want to butcher it. Who's the more... E's mask is based off a Mortal Kombat character. Isn't it, E?
Oh, so these are already existing.
Well,
the masks,
his
right?
was.
his
DJ E's was.
Because
Mine.
I know I've never seen yours before.
No, I almost guarantee you haven't seen mine because this was an artistic piece created by a former bass player who he excels at doing theatrical artwork and sculpting and stuff like that. So he had a mask outline kind of already shaped like this, and then he just modified it. And he painted it a couple different times. We had some trials on what we liked and what we didn't like. And just as time went on, he just perfected it. And it just became such an amazing part.
That mask used to be white. It was just a white skeleton
You realize,
mask.
don't you, that when you guys hit now with this new album and this whole look when the band comes out, somebody's going to say something about the Mortal Kombat mask, right?
Yeah.
They'll be like, hey, that's our...
They already have that.
Right?
Even,
right? There you go. It's an homage to his favorite video game.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
This is gonna rock. I can't wait to come out on the 28th and see.
Yeah, you gotta come.
The new band.
There's 6 of us now. It's we turn heads. We're not little guys. That's one thing me and Mike always laugh about. We're not little guys, really. It's a big band.
Well, I saw a little piece of you guys playing at the Whiskey before.
Mm-hmm.
From your old show, the last show that you guys did there. It's going to be an odd mix, You guys are opening, right?
Yeah, it's us, and then we're co-headlining with Slant, a band. They're a local band. They're our buddies, and it's us, Slant, and then Trapped, and then there's Revolution Underground. There's a bunch of good bands there that night.
So when you open or when you play with Corey Feldman, when is that going to be?
That's Friday, August 11th. And
that's at the Whiskey.
That's at the Whiskey. That's Friday night with Corey, man. That's
okay. Because that's going to be a trip because you are completely different music types.
Yeah.
Our boy Jake from the Whiskey, Jake Perry, he does the booking at the Whiskey. He's a huge 90s kid like me. And when that came up, he was like, Jake always looks out for us. And when something like that comes up, Jake gave me dibs on it. We have no business playing with Corey Feldman, but it's going to be a shit show in the best way possible.
No, it'll be awesome.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah, he's wild. He's got that whole thing that goes on with the cape and the whatever. You guys will be,
I love his song Extension Millennium. Have you heard his stuff?
Yes.
I love his stuff, man. I love Corey, so.
Yeah, he's awesome.
One of my favorite things about being in the group, talking about the look, is, we're not, our uniform is how we represent ourselves individually each, because we're getting so used to seeing bands like looking like having something like similar for each member, okay, we're all going to do this color scheme, we're all going to do this, we're all going to do this. We're like, fuck it, like if you want to just rock that, then you rock that shit harder than anyone else. If you want to rock that, then you rock that harder than anyone else. And the fact that we find something individually that we can wrap ourselves with, we're doing that in a uniform fashion. And I think people really connect with how we represent, like, do you the best way you can.
Have you ever had one of you guys pass out?
I feel like passing
with all
out
that energy you guys are putting out when you're playing? Seriously? And those metal masks?
Yeah, I mean...
DJ, what about you? Are you still there?
It's just.
Yeah, this thing is like, it's still. I bet you with the playing those drums like that, damn, dude. And it is hot at the whiskey. It's hot at the whiskey in my makeup.
Nightmare.
Let alone a metal mask, right? Because I did a show there with the Ultimate Jam where I, introduced them and did this whole thing. That place is hot.
You know what kills the bands, and I think any band that's ever played the way, it's those fucking steps.
Right.
If you have to walk up those more than once,
well, it
fucked.
depends on how drunk you are,
Yeah.
how fucked up you are. If you're.
It's pre-game.
I regret every Twinkie I ever ate walking up those steps.
You're
man.
talking about the side ones up into the VIP,
yeah,
right?
the steps that go on the side of the stage. Like,
on the side of the stage, the little tiny ones. That's because they're so thin.
Yeah, when you're an unsigned band and you got to carry your shit up and down those steps to set up, man, you can be winded before you even. We have good crew. We have Bria. She's one of our she's / everything, and Bria really helps. We have people that help carry our gear and that run our lives for us.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the fun with the whiskey, though. Is it?
Oh yeah.
It's a little.
It's the whiskey.
It's a little broke down. It's kind of like being in the garage with each other.
You gotta earn it still.
It's the whiskey. We will always play the whiskey as long as we're a band. We started our first show ever was at the whiskey with this new lineup, even with the old lineup, and I'll always pay homage to the whiskey. Mm. It is the whiskey.
What do you guys think about your touring aspirations?
Well, we got big hopes, big dreams here. I want to go. I want to go every state, every city.
You got to go out on
80
tour.
times.
We have to.
Album.
You have to.
You want to make your album.
Yeah.
You got it, and you got to go to other countries.
Go overseas, man. Like go to Big Pond. I mean, I like.
Especially new metal, right?
Well, yeah. And growing up, I've watched Korn since '96 and on, and I love everything about what it looks like to tour. I love the fact that they gotta eat 7-Eleven all the time, and they gotta be crammed in a van together all the time. They gotta sleep 2 hours and go and play the next night, and you gotta talk to these people. You gotta do the whole night because you spend.
And then one day that all fucking changes, and it's like masses of people.
Oh, of course.
At the end of your stay,
we all work hard to get by. And the things that we hate, we all gotta do things that we gotta work that hard, and things that we don't want to do. Well, you might as well work like that and then some for the things you do want.
Right, but you gotta take it to your.
Well, what you brought up before we went on air, like the streaming problem, you have to tour.
Right.
Yeah, you have to tour. I mean,
And we were talking about that as well, selling your merchandise after the show.
Yeah, we finally got merch. Oh my God, it's been years, but we'll have merch at the 28th.
Okay.
It's been a long time coming.
So merch in what way?
Like shirts, stickers, everything. Yeah. It's because that shit's so. I mean, it's so. Like you said, you've toured. It's so important
to be able to make money.
It makes some sort of money.
To survive for touring costs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were already talking about that before the show as well. That a lot of the music is now being downloaded on streaming sites.
Yeah.
So it's not like they have to really go out and buy your CD anymore.
Yeah.
I already know when our CD goes in stores, we're just going to go low-key go buy all our shit out of Best Buy. And
well, you just go out on the road and promote it.
Yeah.
And you guys have such a great look with the band.
Mm-hmm.
People will come to see your show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to check these guys out.
We want the Midwest. But you're in a Northern California girl, right? What's this? I mean, was metal big up there, or was it
County.
Orange County? Okay.
Yeah, metal was big. Metal's big everywhere, but a lot of punk. I grew up in a lot of punk, a lot of metal.
Yeah.
Rock and roll, all of it. We like it all. I like to mix it up.
Yeah.
Well, if you're coming to the 28th for sure, would you announce us on stage?
Sure.
That'd be awesome.
I think, is it on a Thursday night?
It's on a Friday.
It's on a Friday night.
Friday
we
night.
Can come out and do it. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd
on the
be dope.
28th. So, by the way, guys, to get tickets to the show, right? Whose birthday?
It's his, Akusa, DJ.
Is it DJ's birthday?
And Hedge.
Our Arnold, our other guitarist, Arnold, we haven't really talked about him, but that guy was a free agent, and we scooped his ass up.
Yeah.
We went over payroll, but we got his ass, and Arnold was the last piece, and man,
he's a golden boy.
He don't get enough credit because he's the new kid, but he's not really a new kid because he's been around the scene forever, but
And he's in a mask.
He's in a mask too.
Right.
Mask too.
Okay. Everybody had one.
Yeah.
When I saw it. I thought you guys were putting masks on everybody because the band was changing so rapidly. We weren't really sure who was going to stay.
The only people that, like I said, the only people that don't are me and Darren, the singers. The vocalist.
It would be a shame to cover up Dave's face though, because he's got that baby face.
Him and Darren, man, they're the lady. They're the lady killers, man. But when I
Dave, for the lyrics that are coming out of his mouth, then you look at his face when you see him in person, you're like, oh,
I just want to give you a big hug.
Right? He's like Huggy Bear.
When I play the drums, like I have a weird look on my face every time I play. Like it's almost like the face you make just before you sneeze. Like that's the face I have. So I had to do something about that.
Yeah, but I got a secret. Nightmare pulled up his mask right before the show. He's got like a Huggy Bear face.
That's all you get.
Too, right?
He does.
He's got just a sweet little face going there too underneath all that mask. If anybody out there is scared of them.
Hey.
Right?
You're some sexy savages too. Quit playing.
So let's just recap this one more time while we still have time on the show. Fans, in order to get tickets, they do have a show coming up April 28th at the Whiskey Go-Go on Sunset. Okay? To get tickets, I think you can go to the Whiskey Go-Go site if you are somebody who's used to getting them that way. Or you can get them direct from the guys. You go to at Dirty Machine on Twitter. Or
DirtyMachineBand.com. And our Facebook, we run that shit like ninjas.
They're on Facebook, and you guys also have a website, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
DirtyMachineBand.com.
And we will be out there to check them out on April 28th. So I will see you guys all there on April 28th. And then is that the only show you got before you do the Feldman show? That's all the way in August.
We got one. We actually have one show with our with this band from Canada called Keychain, and they're a straight nu metal band too. They're so awesome. I've been bumping their shit for a long time now. But we play with them at Skinny's in North Hollywood with Scum Love, and he does it's like a Wednesday rock night, and after the bands play, there's a rock and roll karaoke. There's a live band that does it's fun. It's fucking awesome. So
we gotta get you guys hooked up at a festival. All these festivals that happen.
We have to.
Spring, summer, the big festivals. You guys would do awesome. Awesome at a festival. Guess what, folks? That is all the time we have. What another amazing episode of Rockin' Sexy Radio. I just want to thank our special guest tonight, the Dirty Machine, in the house, live for our fans. Make sure you check them out once again, April 28th at the Whiskey. They're going to be out there live for you guys, and I will come down to the show. So if you want to come down and say hi to me, Rockin' Sexy Radio will be in the house, and I'm sure there will be some others there. All right? And join us next week for another amazing episode of Rockin' Sexy Radio.
We love you, Amber.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us, Amber.
Thank you for calling into the show tonight. All right, you guys.
Awesome.
Join us next week.